Alright, so what's up everyone? Now welcome back to the channel. Now today we're going to be talking about everything you can expect for Call of Duty Warzone from the launch of Vanguard onwards. So obviously the other day we got a ton of information for Call of Duty Vanguard regarding the launch of the game and the Warzone integration and all of that information. I did a video previously talking about all the Vanguard stuff, so if you want to know everything to do with Vanguard, I'll leave a link down in the description below. You can also just find it on my channel if I end up forgetting to leave the link, which I probably will, to be honest. But anyway, yeah, today we're going to be talking about Warzone. Now, there's a lot of stuff to talk about here, so I'm just going to sort of throw us right into it. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to the channel. If you enjoy the content, make sure you leave a like, and with all that out of the way, we should get right into it and start this video off. Now, the first thing is the Ricochet Anti-Cheat. Now, obviously, this one was already revealed a couple weeks ago now, I think. So obviously we know about this, so I'm not really going to go in depth with Ricochet, but the one thing that I will mention, which I did mention previously, is that this will begin to roll out at the launch of Vanguard. So when the game comes out, they're going to start rolling out this in the sort of background, and then I think it's the Season 1 integration where it's going to take full force. Now, in between Vanguard's launch and the Warzone integration, which will be December 2nd, we're going to have Operation Flashback, Secrets of the Pacific, and Last Hours of Verdansk. Now, the Operation Flashback and the Last Hours of Verdansk are basically a sort of, I suppose, homage to the past 18 months in Verdansk. I'm not really sure what this exactly entails. I think there's an event at the end of it as well. But yeah, they've said that there's going to be an encore to Verdansk. Yeah, we'll have our final moments, I guess. There'll be 2 unique rewards for, I believe, getting a victory in this sort of nostalgic mode. You get an emblem on a calling card. Whoop-de-doo. On November 24th, we're going to have an LTM, which is the Secrets of the Pacific. Now, this is going to be a limited time event that's going to give us information about Caldera, which is our new map. I don't know if I'm saying that right, Caldera, something like that. But yeah, this is going to give you intel for the new map. This part isn't really that important in my opinion, but the main part is going to be November 30th, which is going to be the end of Verdansk event. Now, they talk about a lot of stuff, mainly how this is going to be the end of the city forever, question mark. They also have the destruction begins on November 30th, the explosive event. They have all these sort of like explosive sort of, you know, nod wink wink. So I'm assuming that, I want to say it's going to get nuked, but it already got nuked, and the timeline would be kind of fucked up if they did it in the 80s. So I don't really know what this event's going to entail exactly, but I guess we're just going to have to wait and see what it actually will be. Now, into the meat and potatoes of the Warzone section. This is the Caldera map and the Ricochet Anti-Cheat. Obviously, Caldera is the brand new Warzone map. It feels really weird to say that, I'm not going to lie. Obviously, this is the Pacific. This has been leaked forever now. I'm going to show some of the images that they released of Caldera on screen, and honestly, it looks beautiful. It looks so cool. There's so many different aspects to this map. It looks amazing. There's, you know, there's luscious, like, tropical forests and beaches, and, you know, there's water running through the map and everything. There's mountain ranges. It looks really good, I can't lie, and it looks so much better than Verdansk 84, and that just looked ass. Even the regular Verdansk, to be fair, that one really looks desaturated. The 80s Verdansk was sort of had like a shitty yellow hue. This map looks like it has the proper lighting of Rebirth, which just looks phenomenal, as you can see in these pictures. Yeah, I'm really excited for this because obviously it's just brand new, you know, and I'm not sure if they're gonna release a brand new map for every game. I'll say Modern Warfare 2 or whatever it ends up being. I'm not sure if they're going to do a new map for that or what. I don't know how long we're going to be on this map. I feel like asking for a brand new map every year is quite a lot. I'm not going to lie, that sounds like a lot to expect, but it's entirely possible at the same time, so I'm not too sure. And then obviously we have Ricochet, which we talked about earlier, and we already know what is actually going to be going on with Ricochet, so we don't really need to talk about that in today's video. What we do need to talk about is the rest of the stuff to do with Warzone. The main thing that's caught my eye so far is dogfighting. It seems like that we're actually going to be able to not only use planes and fight other people in planes and stuff like that, it looks like there will also be AA guns across the map to shoot down said planes, which is really interesting to me. Another thing as well is progression. Obviously, the seasonal prestige for Vanguard is going to be the same system as Black Ops Cold War. That's going to be linked across all 4 games. Not only that, but all the content from Cold War and Modern Warfare will remain in Vanguard, and also Vanguard's progression will be added to the game too. I'm just really curious, if say like in 3 years time, we get another 3 games added to Warzone, are they going to start removing guns from the game, or removing certain stuff? I think it's entirely possible, because although it would be great to have like 200 weapons to choose from, one, I imagine that'd be a balancing nightmare, but I imagine they're going to balance weapons as the games come out, sort of thing. And also, that would just be so overwhelming. Let's say you wanted to start at that point instead of starting now, you'd have all of these different guns, all of these different games they're all from as well, and it would just be too much. Not only that, we'd probably have like 3 MP5s by then, we'll have like 3 Car 98s, like it's just ridiculous at that stage. So I reckon what they would probably do is delete some of the duplicate weapons. Let's say they get rid of the Modern Warfare Car 98, and the main thing that I think is important is if they went ahead and added Damascus to the Vanguard Car 98, so you can have Damascus on it, and you can have whatever Vanguard's camo is as well. The next thing as well is a 24-hour exclusive access period for Caldera. So if you actually own Vanguard, you can access this map 24 hours earlier than the rest of, well, I suppose the free-to-play people, which is really interesting in my opinion. I think this is very good, because I reckon it's a good thing for sales, I would imagine. Like, people are going to be buying Vanguard maybe just for Warzone, to be honest. Next up, we have some brand new game modes, Vanguard Royale and Vanguard Plunder. So these, I would imagine, are just your standard modes. So you have Battle Royale and Plunder. But what the difference is that these modes only have Vanguard content. So you'll only be using STGs and Car 98s and whatever. You can't use, let's say, a Modern Warfare M4 in this. You can only use Vanguard stuff, which is very interesting in my opinion. I wonder if this is going to remain a permanent mode or not. And if it is, I would love to see this for all the other games. So imagine an exclusive Modern Warfare Royale or a Black Ops Cold War Royale. I think that is a really good option in my opinion. I don't see it likely. This is probably just going to be an LTM they introduce for Vanguard. And then whenever they have a new mode as well, they'll probably do this, a new game, sorry. They'll probably do the same for that and just have that Royale. There's a few vehicles as well. There's an anti-air truck, which I assume can be used for shooting down planes and that. There's some other stuff as well, which honestly doesn't sound too interesting in my opinion. Now, they're talking about some of the playlists once again. They talk about how you can use 150 plus weapons in Caldera, and that's obviously across Standard Royale, Plunder, and also Rebirth Island. They have said that Rebirth is going to be staying in the game, which is incredible. Obviously, that is exclusively a Black Ops Cold War concept, the whole Rebirth thing. So people might have suspected they removed it, but I never really, that never crossed my mind. So I can see why people would be confused by that, but yes, because Rebirth is the best part of the game right now. And aside from the fact that you can actually go ahead and use Vanguard weapons in Warzone right now, I would say that is pretty much it for this video. Now, there's a lot of stuff here to talk about, obviously. I'm not sure if this video is shorter or longer than Vanguard's video, but I would say the amount of content we're getting, or I suppose the size of the content, is sort of equal in these regards, because with Warzone getting a brand new map, like, that is a massive thing. If you got a new map for Vanguard, it wouldn't be as big. So yeah, I'd definitely say that the two there are behemoths of content coming, and I really can't wait to unpack it all. I will be playing Caldera when it does drop December 2nd, 100%, but I can't promise that I'll stay to it, because Warzone's gameplay is sort of stale right now. I think they need to swap it up. I think they need to do something to the perk balance, or just the way the game plays, just to make it fresh and new, and I think this is the perfect opportunity to do that. But anyway, that's going to do it for today's video. So thank you guys for watching. If you've enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and also subscribe if you are new around here. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.